Hi, my name is Brandon from Recharge Physio. Today we have another running video. Today we're talking about running styles. So whether you are a forefoot striker, when you land on the front of your foot, a midfoot striker, or a heel striker. Okay. But first, before we get into that, there's a few other little tips that I can give you. So the first one is looking at your shoulders. So if you are more of a forefoot striker, landing on the front of your foot, you'll be leaning forward a bit more, so your shoulders a bit more forward in front of your hips and your feet. Or if you're a midfoot versus a heel striker, you start to come back a little bit. When I'm running, another thing that I think about is where I'm looking. So I don't look at the horizon, I don't look at my feet, but I look about 3 or 4 meters in front of me. Another thing to think about is my arms. So keeping a nice, what we call a capital L, so in the shape of a big L, so I'm not tucked in or my arms aren't out when I'm trying to run. So a big capital L to power through that run. Something else is looking at your hips alignment. So in physio terms, it's called a positive Trendelenburg sign, big word. Essentially, when we are running, there is a period of time where we're just on one leg, so when we're going through. The Trendelenburg is a sign of glute and bottom weakness. So you'll see some people have their hip moving out to the side. So this can be a sign of needing to strengthen that bottom muscle. So it's something to keep an eye on when you are running. The last tip is knee alignment. Okay, so keeping the middle of your knee in line with your big toe or your second toe. So you're not going inwards or outwards, a valgus or varus angle. So like nice straight lines. In this section, we're going to be talking about the 3 different styles of running. First being a forefoot runner, the second a midfoot runner, and third a heel strike runner. Forefoot running. So as you can see me running up and down the street, I'm shifting my shoulders forward, keeping my elbows at an L as well, and landing on the front of my feet, so the sole or the ball of my feet. So it's the area between your toes and the arch of your foot. So as you can see me coming in, landing right there. So I'm not putting my heel on the ground. With forefoot running, more load is put through your feet, your plantar fascia, your ankles and your Achilles tendon, and your calf muscles. Forefoot running is best suited if you do get discomfort in your knees and hips when running, as it reduces the load through your knees and hips, however it does load up your ankles a bit more. So in this one you can see me coming in from the side. It's really good to see how forward my shoulders are, as well as when I land right there, how my heel isn't hitting the ground. Midfoot striking. So essentially when you're midfoot striking, you'll be landing on your arch of your foot, right in the middle, right in the center. So when you are doing it, you'll be reducing the load through your foot, through your plantar fascia and your calf muscles, as well as not getting as much force going through your knees and hips as you would with heel striking, which we'll talk about soon. So as you can see, my shoulder's a little bit more straighter, and if you are getting some discomfort, reducing that stride length, reducing that step length, landing right in the middle of my foot. Heel strike. So when we're landing on our heel, on the back of our foot, and as we shift our weight forward, our hips come forward over our feet, and we roll onto our forefoot and our toes to generate that spring and that power. So when we are landing, our toes will be up, what we call dorsiflexion. Our toes raise up as we land on our heels. So what heel striking does is it does in fact load up your knees and your hips a little bit more. So primarily used if someone is getting ankle or calf discomfort when they are running. Transferring to more of a midfoot or a heel strike pattern would be better for you. You can see my posture being very upright and keeping my arms at a big capital L shape. So thanks for listening. I'm Braden from Recharge Physio. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can contact us on 07 39 44 227. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.